one of the best in his business. The Miz is right here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Wow, thank you very much for that.
Bro,
Look at that intro.
No, come on now.
Best in his business.
You are
okay.
definitely that, bro. SummerSlam streams live on Peacock this very Saturday, taking place in Cleveland at Browns Stadium.
My hometown.
And you are hosting that.
My hometown.
On Saturday
It's crazy.
night.
When I was a kid, I grew up going to Cleveland Browns Stadium, and now I'm performing in that stadium that I watched the Browns play. Usually lose, to be honest. When I was a kid, we lost a lot in that stadium. But now I feel like we're on the right track.
Well, I mean, and so that'll be pretty. Have you been underneath in the stadium?
Oh, I've been around.
You've been around.
I've been around that stadium.
Okay,
yeah, last year we do a guitar break to intro like the Browns. That's kind of what we do. That's our thing.
Yes, sir.
You know, because we're the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know, they have this kind of what is it, an amplifier? Yeah. And you bash a guitar over it, and that's how you get the crowd up to get ready for. And I did that for the game opener last year. So I got to go on the VOM, got to go out, got to lead the Browns out. We beat the Bengals our first game out, so it was kind of nice.
Well, I mean, Browns fans will tell you they have Joe Burrow's
number. We're going to the
number.
Super Bowl. We do have his number. Absolutely, 100%. All day. I feel bad for Joe Burrow when he comes to Cleveland. I feel bad when we go to Cincinnati. He's not going to win.
Do you really feel bad, though?
I don't care if he looks like Slim Shady or not. We're kicking him all over the place.
And I was going to ask you what you thought of his look.
Look, he can look any which way he wants. He's a fantastic quarterback. He's fun to listen to in interviews. And look, he's great. But if he sees us in the playoffs, he's done. Cash him in. See you bye.
Man, you're just living your best life right now. I mean, you're hosting SummerSlam in the home of the Browns in Brown Stadium. Did you just get the key to your city?
I got the key to the city actually a couple years ago. Parma, Ohio. I was doing a show called Ms. and Mrs. And
I do know that show.
Yes, that show. And we did a thing where like I got the key to the city, and I was like, wait, I'm getting the key to the city. They're like, yeah, they're giving you the key to the city. And I didn't realize it was a whole thing. Like we did a whole like almost concert venue at my old high school, Normandy High School, and there was thousands of people that show up. Yeah. And my dad kind of surprised me. He didn't tell me, and they gave me the key, and I had to do a speech. And I didn't realize there was a speech involved, so I kind of just had to talk for like 20 minutes and kind of just gave a rah-rah. I truly believe I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't grow up and were around the people that have supported me for so long. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason I am here today, I think, where I'm at in WWE and where I've done what I've done with being able to do with my career. Right. I think the city taught me a work ethic that is unmatched by anywhere else I would have grown up.
Well, I know you love your town, you love your home state, you love your home city, you love Cleveland, and it's going to be the Hall of Fame in Canton during the day and SummerSlam at night.
That's right.
How about that?
I know. I was talking to Pat McAfee about it. I was like, what are you going to do? Mm-hmm. You know, your buddy's going in. Freeney's going in. Uh-huh. And he's like, I'm going to try and get there. I'm like, he's going to be on commentary during our show. And then I think he's literally picking up and going right to
I think
Canton.
He should be able to make it because it starts around noon and Freeney's first up.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, he should be able to make it.
He should be able to make it for sure.
It's really cool
to
have
Pat is awesome. Pat's one of my favorite people.
Yeah, he's been amazing for us in WWE. He's a ball of energy. You know, he usually flies in because he does his show, and then he'll fly right in, and he'll do our show. And it's very difficult to do. Like a lot of people are like, oh, color commentary, it's not that hard, right? It's very difficult. It's a whole different mindset. And the way he's been able to come into WWE and really just take the bull by the horns and really go out there and do just a fantastic job of storytelling. Mm-hmm. Like that's what we do. We tell stories. And the way he's able to communicate that to our audience is unmatched. I mean, he's been doing a great job at it.
Well, I mean, and it's not an act. I mean, the guy that you meet is the guy that you see.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. And he's just having a great time doing it.
Yeah, so he'll be able to pull it off. If Freeney's first up, he doesn't strike me as a man of many words anyway, Dwight. So you'll see him go in, and then he'll be at SummerSlam.
Then he'll be at SummerSlam.
Easy.
He doesn't need any time to prepare either. I don't think Pat does much preparing because, like, he usually flies in. It's like he'll fly in. He gets there a half hour before the show, and he just goes right in there and just goes. And it's not, I don't know if he prepares himself on his private jet or whatever, but he definitely, just goes in there and rocks it.
I think he does some prep on his private jet.
You think so?
Yeah. Maybe just not, like research.
I think he just knows the story. I think he just knows the stories and he just talks. He's a great talker.
I think he preps.
I got you.
I got you. No, it's just Pat. So there'll be times where you just probably don't even see him until you look over and then you see him
Pat
at the mic.
Yeah.
Right.
Talking smack about me usually, because when I'm in a tag team called Awesome Truth, and I'm with our Truth, who raps.
Yes, sir.
To the ring. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know this, but I'm not a rapper. I don't rap. But Truth was like, yeah, since we're coming out, you need to do stuff. You need to do stuff on the mic, right? Mm-hmm. So I have ears in so I can hear my voice. I don't know why. Honestly, I'm not a rapper, so.
Well, it must help, though.
Oh, yeah. Very, very, I'm very good at what I do, let me tell you. So Truth is out there, say, what's up? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? Getting everyone into it. And then on the ears, Pat doesn't know I can hear him in my ears. And he's just talking smack about me, listen to Miz, rapping. He can't rap, blah, blah, blah. And I'm listening to him while I'm rapping, by the way, because I can hear his feed in my ears. And I'm like, all right, dude. Thanks, man. I'd like a little bit of hey, you're doing a great job. At least you're trying. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying.
And while you're trying,
I'm always the guy that is I'll try something. I'll try anything once, twice, 3 times, and even if I fail, I'll continue doing it because maybe just once I'll succeed.
So while you're trying.
He's making fun of me with Michael Cole down there without me talking smack about me, not just literally talking smack about me, and I can hear him.
And you're trying to rap through it.
Yeah, I'm trying to rap through it. It's not nice. It's not nice.
What the hell, Pat?
What's up?
Come on. Little help. Fantastic. The Miz here on the Rich Eisen Show. All right, TJ, you had a question for the Miz? What do you got for him?
Well, I got a question for you, Miz. First and foremost, your biography, A&E, was spectacular, bro. 2.5 hours, 2 hours, right?
It was 2 hours. Thank you. That was only supposed to be 1, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So it was scheduled to be 1, and then we started doing all the interviews, and they were like, "This needs to be 2 hours," and I was like, "Really?
Okay.
It's my life. So my life, I just look at it like this is my life. This is what I've done day to day. No big deal." But then when they put it together and they did it on A&E, and the first time I ever saw that it was called biography WWE Legends, I was like, oh my God, I'm a legend. I'm a legend?
Yeah.
They consider me a legend.
And not a 1 hour legend. You're a 2 hour
By the way,
legend.
I'm still there. So I feel like I'm young.
Yes.
I'm in my prime of my career.
Yes.
And I'm already considered a legend.
Yes.
I mean, pat on the back to me.
Can't confirm, sir.
And you know what? If you weren't a Miz fan before you watched that, I think that changed a lot of people's opinions to see everything that you had to go through to get to where you are today, man. And it was pretty impressive. But the question being, we know that there's been some changes at the top, right, of WWE. And it kind of shows, bro, with the people that are getting, more exposure, more title shots, even from the camera shots, wrestlers coming to the ring. And I'm just wondering, man, how is it backstage? How is it changed? It seems like everyone's a lot more happy and things are different, or am I reading this wrong?
Well, we're always evolving as WWE superstars, whether you're a superstar or a company in total. We're always trying to make sure that the audience gets what they need. We want to give them the best form of entertainment we could possibly give them. And right now, the locker room is at an all-time high of positivity. I think that Triple H has really took the reins and has made this show incredible, has given chances to people that may have not gotten chances before. Mm-hmm. And you see what's happening. I've never seen WWE so popular in my 20 years career that I've been here. I've never seen so many superstars that we consider what we call over, which means when they come out into the crowd goes ecstatic. It's whether they're booing them or they're cheering them, they're highly engaged, and there are so many superstars right now. It's hard to get on a SummerSlam card. Like right now, getting on a PLE is very, very difficult to have a match. I mean, you look at the matches that we have. I mean, you have Cody Rhodes, who is our champion, who is our face right now, I would say, of the company, who has done a tremendous job of telling his story and getting the fans involved in his story. And he's going up against Solo, who is, you know, when Roman Reigns kind of when Cody beat Roman Reigns, Roman hasn't been around. And now Solo has taken the reins from Roman Reigns, and now he's going up against Cody for the title. You have, CM Punk, who's just come back, who I didn't think ever would step in a WWE ring ever again, is now back. And he's taking on Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as the guest referee. This story, man, Drew feels like CM Punk came back and the audience is just like, yes, he's back. All right, woohoo. But what about the fact that he left you? He left us, high and dry. And Drew has been fired and has come back bigger and better than ever. And he's always been there for the fans. So his story is like, why are you cheering this guy when I've been here? I've done everything I could possibly do to get you guys to come and join me and cheer me, but you're not. So he's upset about that, so he's going to take it all out on Punk.
And the three of them hate each other, right?
What's that?
The three of them hate each other.
Yeah, they all don't like each other. So the referee doesn't like either one of them. So that's the type of match we're having at SummerSlam, where the referee doesn't like either guys, and neither of the guys like each other, and neither of them like the referee.
So it's like,
welcome to WWE, baby.
Or, Scott Foster, Chris Paul, and who are we there? Just fill in the blank.
James Harden.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, if you want to go NBA. No, but in all seriousness, though, you talk about the WWE's never been more popular. And I think this, in terms of the television industry and in terms of the broadcast industry, streaming industry, the fact that Peacock would, for anything, stop its Olympic nonstop coverage and whatever they're placing on their home screen. I mean, you turn on Peacock right now, you see the 5 Olympic rings. The fact that Peacock would stop that train for anything is huge. And clearly, SummerSlam is going to be a feature Saturday night, August 3rd on Peacock. And that's not a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's real.
Yeah, it's real.
And by the way, no, I can't think of many other sports or entertainment entities would say, we're still going to hold our thing during the Olympics.
Of course,
and we'll
we
be
are.
fine.
Of course, we will be fine because we have a loyal fan base who, maybe have 2 TVs that maybe want to watch, the Olympics on here and WWE on here, or they don't, or they just want to watch SummerSlam, or they just want to watch the Olympics. The fact is, we've always been that way, right? We'll take on anybody. We'll take on Monday Night Football every single Monday night. We'll take on whoever we have to take on because we feel we have the best product out there. And so we're putting out SummerSlam, and I truly believe there are going to be moments that will last a lifetime. Like, that's the one thing that I always set out to do, right? As the host of SummerSlam, people are like, well, what's your job? What are you doing? Well, I'm hosting. Well, what does that consist of? So I've been a host where literally I just open the show and do a couple of comedy things and we're done. I've also been a host where I've had surprise matches where I had to take on Pat McAfee at one, lost to him, and then the next night I was hosting again and had Snoop Dogg give me a people's elbow. So
I love it.
People are like, so what do you have in store? I don't know. Like, you never know with WWE. We're always filled with surprises, but you know that when I go out there, my goal is like, whenever I see a kid and a father or a mother and they go home, I want them to talk about a moment they shared at SummerSlam 10 years from now, 15 years from now. Like, they could be sitting there and, saying, remember that time that The Miz did this? Remember that time that Cody did this? Remember that time? That's what we set out to do each and every time we have a show.
The Miz here on the Rich Eisen Show. Before I let you go, I would be remiss if I did not put NFL Films music in front of you and the Cleveland Browns schedule in front of you.
All right.
The win-loss game for the Cleveland Browns with none other than WWE superstar and diehard Browns fan, The Miz. What happens when the Cowboys come in week 1?
They're done. Cash them in. See you, bye.
At
See you, bye.
At the Jacksonville Jaguars, week 2.
Whatever. Jacksonville's like, I don't think they're going to be very tough.
Okay. Is that an AEW slight as well? Can we stir that one up?
No, not at all.
very-
It's just a Jacksonville Jaguars. I think.
Okay.
I don't think they're the team. I don't think they're quite the caliber
All right.
of maybe the playoffs, maybe the first round in the playoffs they can make. But I'll tell you what, the Browns are going to the Super Bowl this year, baby.
Okay.
That's
home for the Giants.
By the way, have you been watching Hard Knocks? Because I have, and man, that has been very, very interesting. Yeah. I'm going to say we're going to beat the Giants because they lost Saquon Barkley, and that was their main offense.
3-0.
Mara's really upset about that.
Okay, 3-0 at the Raiders.
Yes.
Is that a win?
It's a win.
Okay.
Yes.
At the Commanders.
A win.
That's 5-0 at the Eagles.
Yeah, Eagles. I mean, they did get Saquon. Jay. I mean, but they've been losing. They lost a lot in that tail end. So who knows if they can spiral back? So I say win.
6-0 home for
That's
the
right.
Yes.
Home for the Bengals.
Bengals. We always beat the Bengals. Burrow cannot handle us or contain us. And he's going to lose.
7-0 home for the Ravens.
Even though they got Derrick Henry now, and who knows how that explosion is going to be with Lamar and Henry, and so I'm going to say we're going to beat them.
That's an 8-0 start.
Yeah,
home for
we're
the
doing
Chargers.
really well.
Home for the Chargers.
We're doing really well. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to beat the Chargers.
9-0 off the bye.
Sorry,
You're going to the bye.
We're gonna go
9-0
Harbaugh and beat them both.
at the Saints.
Beat them both.
At the Saints off the bye.
At the Saints, yeah. I mean, we're done. I mean, we're coming off a bye. We're going to feel really good about ourselves going undefeated. And now we're going to go to week 11 and we're going to win again.
10-0
Yes.
against the Steelers at home.
Oh my God, the Steelers! I mean, who's going to be quarterbacking at this time of the year? I mean, will it be Russell Wilson or will it be Justin Fields? I think it's going to be Justin Fields at that time, and he's going to lose. He's going to lose.
11-0 at the Broncos.
The Broncos.
On Monday night.
Who's the quarterback for the Broncos? Do we even know?
12-0 at
Let's
the Steelers.
Go. Then we beat them again. Beat them up again.
13-0 home for the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. We're going to take on the Chiefs and we're going to defeat the Chiefs. See you, Patrick Mahomes.
14-0 at Cincinnati.
Cincinnati can't handle us. He can't handle us.
The Miami Dolphins trying to fend.
Tua, you kidding me? Tua, bye-bye.
You just spat on that thing.
That's right. Get out of here.
16-0 at the Ravens.
We win again! Undefeated season! Nobody can beat us! Kevin Stefanski is leading us to an undefeated season. Cleveland Browns are going all the way to the Super Bowl. You heard it here first, baby.
The Miz says it'll be a perfect 20-0 season for the Browns.
Browns going to be rocking this year.
That's the way to SummerSlam into the NFL season. Check out SummerSlam hosted by this man live from his home stadium in Cleveland Browns Stadium on Peacock Saturday, August 3rd at 7 Eastern Time. And check out his WWE Legends biography, 2 hours worth. Great to see you, The Miz. You're the best, bro.
Thank you for having me.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.